first, and then 15 minutes later they let the horses go, and then you go off. So you've got a bit of a head start, and I think I normally get to about 2 miles before a horse comes thundering past me. from Robbie and Alex.
Just back from a cracking day with Whole Earth Foods. Loads of good food, loads of good running, nice to meet new people, new runners. So did a good hill session with Robbie, and he gave us some fantastic tips for running up and running down hills and not expending a load of energy which you don't need to, and some technique tips as well, which is really good. And some nutritional advice from Alex, which was brilliant. We just had a really relaxed chat for about an hour, talking about all things running nutrition, which was really helpful as well. And nice to meet Susie Chan, who came out on the runs as well, and again some top tips from her. So it's been a fantastic day down in the Box Hill area, run up those hills and eating lots of peanut butter related food. So top day. It's Sunday morning, just gone 5:30, out running again, and I'm going to try and be out for about 2 hours this morning, but going to look to take on board or put into practice some of the tips which I learnt from Robbie and Susie yesterday. So I'm off to find some hills within my run to get some hill repeats in and practice running up and running down hills, hiking with purpose, and kind of just getting a bit out of the comfort zone when coming down hills as well. So I'm going to do a mixture of running up the hill, hiking up the hill, taking it easy coming down the hill, and then also, I say, getting out of that comfort zone and just letting things go a little bit coming down the hill. So I'm off to find that hill to practice that on within my run. So I'm onto the hill and doing my first rep, and the first thing Robbie taught us was sometimes running uphill isn't the quickest way or the most energy efficient way. We can all probably zoom up a hill, but we'll get to the top and our legs will be screwed, lungs are blowing, and the next bit of the course is all over the place and really slow, and your legs are all wobbly and you don't know where you're at. So actually what we want to do is arrive at the top of the hill and be able to run. So if you've got a hill which is runnable, take granny steps, so short little steps. It doesn't expend too much energy, it gets you going at a decent lick. The most important thing is when you get to the top, you're ready to kick on with the rest of the race or the next bit of the race. So first tip was on an uphill bit, granny steps. So first one done, now running downhill, and again we want to be as economical with our energy as possible, so just taking a nice straight line. You see people meandering down the trails and they're putting their foot from one side to another to come back into the middle. But actually you're using loads of energy to do that. So if you just take a nice straight line where there's not too much in the way via roots and big rocks and stuff, and just relax and take it down, and you'll go down pretty quick without using lots of precious energy, which you can use for the rest of the race. So I'm just concentrating on that now, not going too fast, just getting the technique right, choosing my line, concentrating where I'm going. Oh, and seeing this is some good recovery time as well. Although you're going downhill, you're still going at a decent pace, not using too much energy. Everyone's a winner. So the next tip Robbie gave us was going up a hill, but hiking with purpose, as he described it. Again, we want to get to the top of the hill so we can run when we get to the top, not be blown out of our backsides and having to lean up against the fence and recover that way. So hiking with purpose, again, keeps you going forward, keeps you progressing in the race, but also it's a chance to kind of rest up your legs a little bit. And actually we did a little test. We ran up a hill and then we hiked up a hill, and there was like 10 seconds difference in it. But when we hiked up it, we could just flow on and run the next bit of the trail, whereas when we ran up it too fast, when we got to the top we're all blowing and we're all out of form for the next bit of the trail. So hiking with purpose is a good little technique to use when you come to some really steep hills, and it also gives you an opportunity to take on food, take on fluid, which is a massive part of running as well, especially if you're doing long distance. And kind of mentally it gives you a bit of a rest as well, because you've hiked it up and you're not running, you kind of feel you've had a rest as well, so it's mentally good as well. So hiking with purpose, that's what I'm doing. So this downhill bit is just going to get a bit faster, just slightly leaning forward, using my arms to balance me. Again, taking a good line, watching where my feet are going, but just relaxing, letting it flow, making up some good ground and some good time. And it's good fun as well. Well into my hill reps now, and I've lost count how many I've done. So I'll see on Strava when we get back all the little peaks and troughs. You can go for an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, hot though. It's another hiking with purpose up this bit. Fly back down it. Oh, it's hard work though. But all going to be worth it, he says. So that's my hill repeats, hill session all done. Been out for nearly an hour and 40 minutes, so just taking a gentle run back along the canal and then back home. Hopefully that'll be around about 2 hours and run done. So 2 hour run all done, just over 13 miles covered, and obviously quite a bit of hill work involved in the middle bit as well. So good to get it done. Another beautiful day, bright blue skies, the sun's out. So thanks for coming along with me for my runs over the weekend. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see some more as I head towards my 100-mile race in August, then please do subscribe, and I shall see you at the next one.